Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and tonight we're learning a little something about history. In 1792, David Copperfield sailed the ocean blue. And then also in 1792, they made small batch whiskey. It's bourbon. So we're going to review it today. Have I ever had 1792 small batch before? Nope. Am I ashamed to say that? Absolutely not. America. 1792 small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 46.85% alcohol by volume, 93.7 proof. That is roughly our body's internal temperature, if you're dead. Named in honor of the year Kentucky joined the United States, 1792 small batch bourbon is made from a marriage of a few select barrels carefully chosen by our master distiller. This refined bourbon elevates Kentucky distilling to exceptional new heights. Celebrated by whiskey connoisseurs worldwide, the subtleties, that's spelled funny, the subtleties of 1792 make it incomparably brash and bold, yet smooth and balanced. I've never heard a company refer to their bourbon as brash before. That's a brash move. Bold move, too. The bottle is shaped like a breast implant if you laid it on a table. Wow. That is a condensed banana bread with walnuts. Quite a bit of nuttiness. Strong caramel. A little bit of milk chocolate. Ooh. Dance for me, baby. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Move for me, move for me, move for me. Oh. I can't believe for $30 what is on the nose. Smell like caramel all day. And I guess I could say that makes me happy. It's like a banana bread, peanut brittle, caramel cherry chocolate bomb. That's hammered drunk because it smells like booze, but in the best of ways. Now that we've determined that the nose is great, let's go for a palate tasting, for goodness sake. 1792 down the hatcheroo. Here we go. Ooh, hello. There was a spice there that was not expected. A bit of a weird twisty spice, weird sporty spice in there. A little bit of posh spice, maybe some baby spice. But in the end, it was probably a baking spice. The lesser known Spice Girl. That was good. That's good. That's a good bourbon. That's a good $30 bourbon. What the heck? It's structured really well. It's really balanced. Getting more baked goods on the palate the second sip. More baked goods, more pastries. I would say this is a great beginner sipping whiskey. If you're trying to get into bourbon and you're looking for something like in the mid 90 proof range, if that's your jam, and you're just like you want a lot of good bourbon flavors, it's a pretty light sipper. It's very easy to drink. It's not brash in any way, even though I think it did say it was brash on the label. And I just realized that I used a word that I just read. Even though I thought it was my word, I was wrong. It was their word. It's not spiky, maybe a little spiky, maybe a little sharp, but not overly sharp. It's well-rounded with a little sharp bump in the middle. On the palate, it's good. It's just not bursting with flavors. Once you start sipping a little bit, the second, third, fourth sip, the experience doesn't continue like the first sip. So my first experience with 1792 small batch is a positive one. For $30, it's really good. For under 100 proof, it's really good. For an entry expression to their brand, it's a great start. Gonna have people love this and then branch out to their other products. This one's difficult because I don't want to score it too low, but I also don't want to score it too high. It's really dang good. It is 7.8? A 7.8? I said it, I'm sticking with it. 7.8, 1792 small batch. I like it. I dig it. It's very good. For under 30 bucks, I would say buy it all day long. Buy it, always have it on your bar. This is a great pour and a great representation of what bourbon should taste like. Kind of like I'm a great representation of what a male body should look like. I mean, take a look at that. Take a gander at what God gave me. It's pure sex and regret. It's what it is. Before we hit the outro, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you don't hit the subscribe button, after I just asked you to do so very nicely, I will take this bottle of 1792, put it in the trunk of my car, which is a 2001 or 2002 Toyota Corolla that is not running currently, but once I get it running, put this in the trunk, and then I will go find you and run you over with the car. And then I'll get back, I'll take this out of the trunk, and will not even know why I put it in the trunk in the first place, because the job could have been done without it. But with that being said, hit the subscribe button to not get ran over and just to avoid that altogether. But with that being said, my name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. This was my review of Small Batch 1792. And like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on maybe picking up stuff on a shelf that costs like 30 bucks, like 1792 small batch, or printer ink, or a pair of overpriced blue jeans, or 9 t-shirts, or a pair of terribly made sneakers that will hurt your knees and back, or a 2-person tent without a rainfly, or a pair of Yeezys from wish.com. The domain names $30makeyouholler.com, $30makeyouholler.org, $30makeyouholler.biz, and $30makeyouholler.holler. Or a car wash that has all the mermaid colors and the fun smells that lasts 30 seconds and does a terrible job. Or an hour at a motel room. Or one of my orders from Taco Bell. 30 bucks can't buy you what it used to, but it can buy you some 1792. And that's a wrap.